by the end of your life, who did you wish you had become? 10 years ago, I got into self-improvement. And there's one lesson that stands out to me the most. Most of these 10 years weren't that happy. It was a very lonely journey for most of it. On the outside, everything seemed fine. I had friends, I was getting decent grades, getting drunk on the weekends. But on the inside, there was just this constant friction. And it always felt like there was something missing. And I was just stuck in the waiting room of my life, waiting for something to happen, but I didn't know what I was waiting for. I knew I didn't want to live a boring life with a job I hated, staying in a small town where I grew up in, waiting for the weekend to get blackout drunk again. And with time, I couldn't take it any longer. This constant friction lit a fire inside of me. I left Germany when I was 18, did odd jobs to travel, started my first business, somehow made it work, and it all looked great from the outside. But I was still miserable, because now I felt even more lonely. I didn't know anyone who was on the same wavelength, who was also ambitious and going after what they wanted. A part of me thought, maybe this is just what it's like to be a lone wolf. But another part of me believed, there are more people like me out there. So I started going to different events, reached out to people online who seemed interesting, started my own meetups and online groups. Slowly but surely, I did meet some amazing people who also had that fire inside of them, and they had experienced the same challenges. They wanted more out of life, went off the conventional path, and therefore didn't fit in with their current peer group anymore. After selling my first business, I thought, let me solve this problem and build a community for people like us. So I put all my eggs in one basket, moved to the US, and went all in on starting this YouTube channel. I tried all different kinds of formats. Taking my lazy friend to Navy SEAL training, increasing my IQ with brain training, optimizing my sleep, trying the carnivore diet, interviewing interesting role models that we could learn from. And it worked out. A couple years later, we're at 500,000 subscribers, but we didn't really have a community yet, which was the goal from the beginning. So we thought, what if we launch a 30-day challenge where you have to stick to 6 daily habits, and we give people a platform where they can connect and support each other. But we thought, what if no one cares? We weren't sure if anyone was going to join. But 20,000 of you did. Turning 30 has started. On 7 days, I've been the most productive. That is probably one of my biggest fears. Thank you so much. Day 23 of the Driven 30 Challenge. There's a lot of people who try, and then there's people that go all in. Well, what if we miss it? This is why we're doing this. To bring like-minded people together from all over the world who have that fire inside of them. Because when we combine it, it multiplies. We believe the purpose of life is to grow. And it's true. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And this is how you stay driven.